In this chapter, the chapter 1, we are going to learn how to use the low cooking matching die with the stamps. This year, Low Cooking Rubber Stamp has launched our matching die. This is what the matching die looks like. So the matching die is designed to matching our stamps only. When you see on the package, if there's a little circle right on the die, that means this image has a die cut to matching it. So on this card, this is a regular card that is done with the markers, and in the so first, we're going to need a piece of regular cardstock, and then this is the die. One side is completely smooth, the other side have a racing line. The racing lines, that will be the die cut line. So you make sure when you place your die on the regular cardstock, the racing part have to face down. And then we're going to use a piece of tape. To be able to use or matching die, you have to create a window. Okay, so see, I already stamped this image. If you want to place your die just like that, it's really hard because we cannot see where is the right spot to place the die. That's why we have to create a window. So it's very easy. You only have to create a window or I kill template one time, and then you can reuse all the time. So you place the die on the piece of regular cardstock, you put a piece of tape on the corner, any corner you like, and then make sure you can kind of flip this die after you tape it, okay? And then you're going to run through the machine. I am going to use the Big Shot. Okay. Before we pop out the die, so after you run through the machine, you can already see they make a very clean cut. Before you pop out your die, I want you to do something, okay? I want to use a pen to tracing the die. You only have to do this one time, and then you can keep your template. You can use it as many as time you want to. So just make sure you tracing the outline. Okay, that's it. And then you can flip the die. The reason I tracing the outline is that will be my guideline. Okay, so, and we're going to pop out. So I have a little pin here. Okay. Look, just a plain die cut. It looks very pretty already. And then going to use the pin, kind of poking this part. Okay, you have to make sure that you remove those little piece that's stuck here. If you don't remove it, later on you won't get a clean die cut. So now this is our picture frame. Okay, and then I already pre-stamped this image. So this is just stamping with markers. It's the basic, the most easy way to stamp. Just color your stamp with the markers. So with these windows, see now, I can easily find the place where I want to place my die. Okay, and then I'm going to flip my die back. So see, the reason I tracing this outline, sometimes they move, right? So I want to make sure that my die is inside the line. So that way when I run to the machine, I will sure that I get a clean cut matching my stamps. And then I'm going to put the piece removable tape. Okay, make sure you use a removable tape. If you use like permanent tape, you're going to damage your paper. Okay, so I tape the die, my template, and then my paper. And I'm going to use the die cut machine again. Okay, put on top, run through the machine. Okay, you can see there's a very clean die cut line. Okay, before we pop the die cut line out, we're going to do the embossing too. You always cut first and then do the embossing. If you do the embossing, usually they will shift a little bit when you run through the machine, so you don't get a correct cut. Okay, so to be able to do the embossing, we have to change our place setting. We are going to remove the adapter. Okay, put your cutting plate. This time you make sure your die cut line is face up. Okay, and then we are going to put the piece of rubber. Okay, like this. And then sometimes we can do a little bit shimming. All the machines different setting. So we do 2 shimming here. Okay, run through the machine. If you use a cutter bug, you can use A, B, B for embossing, and then you use the A, B, C for cutting. I kind of feel I need the other shimming, so I'm going to put one more piece of paper here, maybe 2, so that way I can get a deeper embossing. I'm going to show you. Okay, that's it. See? The embossing. Okay, and now we are going to remove the tape. You can always save your removable tape here. Just find a place. Let's see. I always save my tape. You can reuse them. Okay, so first I'm going to move my backing. See, very easy clean cut. Okay, and then I'm going to use a poking tool. Just okay, this die is very detailed. Look the branch, how fine it is. So you have to be very careful, and it's very easy to remove from the die. Look at the detail. Okay, and then now we are going to just mount on our cards. So I already pre-stamped the background. It's very easy. It's just with the lake mist color and also the dark brown color. It's the same stamp with 2 different impact color. And then I'm going to put the 4 or 5 foam tape to raise up. So that's how we make a 3D card. Okay. Put any place you want. Look at that. A 3D card. It took you 3 to 5 minutes. And you can tell your friends spend 2 hours to cut all the outline. I hope you like it.